I just checked out of my hotel room this morning and actually headed to the airport, gonna get another hotel tonight. And that folio, the bill you get under the door, I got that, and it reminded me of a conversation I had with a client this week, or really a prospective client who chose not to hire us. And I wanted to explain some of my concerns to you so that you don't make the same potential mistake that this person made. And here's that conversation. This person is the CEO of a very large company, and they had another employee who was a chief, a C-suite kind of person in charge of an entire department of a large company. And they had noticed that there were multiple and repeated questionable expenditures on this person's expense reimbursement forms. Things like spa dates at the hotel, and questionable meals, and upgrades to first class, and things that were clearly against policy, and they were also clearly not for business related purposes. And so he had inquired about our services, and I had indicated that we really need to take a look at not only this person's expense reimbursement forms, but everything this person had access to potentially, or was able to approve, especially if it meant handling money. And the person wrote back to me and said, "Oh, listen, we've talked to this person and they've assured us that it won't happen again, and that the person was very sorry." Now, here's what I want to teach you. If that's true, if that's what that person says, I think that's really great, and it's a great first start. But listen, we've all been in trouble. We've all been kids before. What happens when we get caught doing something wrong? Our human side is going to do what? Protect, protect, protect. And what do we often do when we want to protect ourselves? We lie. We don't always tell the truth. And fraudsters are very much that way. They sometimes get caught. They say, "Oh gosh, it was sorry. I just took the wrong card out of my purse," or "I took the wrong card out of my wallet," or "I didn't really mean to go to the spa," and put it on the company bill. Well, if that's to be true, what would happen when you got your folio the next morning? You would look at it and you would go, "Oh shoot, the spa trip is on my folio. I need to back that out of my expense reimbursement," or "I need to tell my employer that I need to write a check or repay, take it out of my my payroll," for example. But that's not what happened. What happened is we have a systematic and continuous methodology of somebody playing funny business with their expense reimbursements. And so the rub here is that they decided not to look. They decided to take her word for it. And all I'm begging you to do is to not do what they did. I am begging you, please, if you find this, get an understanding. You really got to, if you find fraud or potential questionable transactions today, go back 6 months, go back a year, understand all of those expense reimbursements, or understand what this person had access to verify that they are not stealing money somewhere else. Because here's the thing. If somebody is comfortable enough to play funny games with their expense reimbursements, they're often comfortable enough to do other things that are against policy. And here's the other big message. Tone at the top. Now what, right? We're just telling everybody, well, it's okay if you get caught doing things against policy, because you can still keep your job and there will be very little reprimand. And so we also have to understand, as owners, etc., the really big key of tone at the top. So again, just a reminder, fraudsters lie to protect themselves. Let's just understand that, and let's not trust what they tell us, because we're humans and that's what we want to do. Let's also verify.